JBN, we keep you informed. I am Michelle Jones, and in the news, 2 young men charged after cops seized gun and ammo. Officers assigned to the St. James Division seized the firearm and several rounds of ammunition and arrested and charged 2 young men yesterday. Tejon Francis, 20, and Shaquille Campbell, 19, both of Quarry District, Salt Spring, were charged with illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. Reports from the Freeport Police are that about 10:45 a.m., a joint police-military operation was carried out in the community of Quarry in search of illegal firearms and ammunition. During the operation, the house occupied by Francis and Campbell was searched, and a black Glock 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 24 9mm cartridges and another black magazine containing 13 9mm cartridges were found in the roof area. Both men were arrested and subsequently charged. Their court dates are being finalized. 6 injured in Mandeville crash. 6 people were this morning rushed to hospital following a 2-vehicle collision on the New Green Main Road in Mandeville. Preliminary reports are that about 8 a.m., a truck and a taxi collided on the thoroughfare in the vicinity of Patrick Road. 5 people who were aboard the taxi were taken to hospital, while the driver of the truck, who had to be extracted by firefighters, has also been hospitalized. The crash resulted in a pileup of traffic on the major thoroughfare. Cops make huge ganja bust in Hellshire. Detectives assigned to the Narcotics Division seized approximately 2,000 pounds of compressed ganja in Hellshire last night. Reports are that about 9 p.m., officers from the St. Catherine South Police were on patrol along Hellshire Main Road when they saw a white Toyota Nova motor vehicle parked along the roadway. They stopped to investigate and saw several men running in different directions. The officers went along the beach and saw a fishing boat docked along the shore with a number of knitted bags on it. Officers from the Narcotics Division were contacted, and the boat was searched and found to contain a total of 55 knitted bags containing compressed ganja. Investigations are ongoing. Trelawney man charged with wounding after brawl in bar. The Falmouth police in Trelawney arrested and charged 24-year-old Omar Black, otherwise called Homie, a farmer of Howard Town, Wilson Run in the parish, with wounding with intent following an incident in Crownland District on Monday, March 15. Reports from the police are that Black was at a bar about 7:15 p.m. when he and the bartender got into a dispute, during which the complainant intervened. Black, who had a knife, allegedly used it to inflict several stab wounds to the complainant's face and body. The complainant was assisted to hospital where he was admitted. On Friday, April 23, Black was arrested. He was charged on Monday, April 26. St. James man charged with murder and 2 counts of wounding. The St. James police say they've arrested and charged 33-year-old Andre Beckford, otherwise called Spinal, of Rose Heights in the parish, with murder and 2 counts of wounding with intent following an incident in his community on Wednesday, July 29 last year. Beckford was charged for the shooting death of 28-year-old Stephen Clark of Cornwall Garden, Falmouth in Trelawney, and the injuring of 2 other men. Reports from the Montego Bay Criminal Investigation Branch are that a group of people was playing games about 11:50 p.m. when Beckford and another man drove up on a motorcycle and opened gunfire at them before escaping. When the shooting subsided, Clark and the 2 men were seen with gunshot wounds and were assisted to hospital. Clark was pronounced dead on arrival, and the other 2 men admitted in serious but stable condition. On Monday, April 26, 2021, Beckford was arrested and charged. However, his court date has been finalized, the police said. Another cop charged for failing to give statement to INDECOM. Another policeman is to be charged for failing to give a statement to the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM. In a media release, INDECOM said the Director of Public Prosecutions has ruled that Constable Giovanni Turner be charged with breaching Section 33 of the INDECOM Act. The matter relates to a complaint of assault allegedly to have been committed by Turner. It was reportedly twice issued a notice to furnish a statement. However, INDECOM said the officer failed to provide a statement or comply with the notice. Turner is the second cop to be charged this year for breaching the INDECOM Act. Last month, a sergeant was convicted for a similar offense after he too refused to give a statement to INDECOM. The investigation bodies reminded members of law enforcement agencies to comply with the lawful obligations of the INDECOM Act. Farmwork overall. Something is not right with the program. That was the assertion made by Labour and Social Security Minister Carl Samuda Tuesday afternoon as he insisted that the popular Farmwork program is to be ploughed and relayed. Disclosing in his sectoral debate presentation in Parliament that fewer than 10% of the cohort enrolled in the program were new participants, Samuda expressed worry that there was little renewal in the system. In other words, simply put, existing workers on the program are the ones that are most desired by the farmers overseas, and there is really little we can do to change that, because they have become accustomed to working on the farms, and every year they request their team of farmers, Samuda said. For instance, in 2020, in Canada, a total of 8,071 workers were employed through the program. Of that number, only 794 were new. So at the rate we're going, there is no renewal of the pool, Samuda contended. Samuda said the program is giving job seekers false hope. He said the ministry had been distributing more than 4,000 cards, but only a small portion of that number was invited to enroll in the program. In 2019, 4,643 cards were distributed to members of parliament, etc., and of that total, they only took up 794. So I asked myself, why this drama about distributing cards? Samuda disclosed. That situation does not make any sense. In further scrutinizing the figures, Samuda picked out Prime Minister Andrew Holness's recommendation, disclosing that only 13 of the more than 100 offered were accepted in the program. Samuda said he did not intend to continue giving false hope. Consequently, the minister said all Farmwork cards issued in September are being withdrawn and will be redistributed to the sitting members of parliament. We want a pool of 3,000 to 3,500 persons recommended by the members of parliament, he told parliament. Samuda said going forward, almost all persons seeking to enroll in the program would have been recommended by a member of parliament. Every member of parliament will have a set of people in that pool and will carefully devise a system that ensures equity, Samuda told parliament. 80 new COVID cases, 3 deaths. The country recorded 80 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours and 3 deaths, taking the COVID toll to 45,292, of which 23,348 are active, and the death toll to 770. The deaths are of a 59-year-old man from Westmoreland, an 80-year-old man also from Westmoreland, and a 76-year-old man from Portland. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew, 28, Manchester, 2, St. Anne, 8, St. Catherine, 11, St. Elizabeth, 1, St. James, 6, St. Mary, 9, Trelawney, 6, and Westmoreland, 9. At the same time, there were 113 recoveries for a total of 20,842. There are 30 patients critically ill in hospital and a total 219 hospitalized with COVID. There were 1,271 total tests conducted. JBN, we keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.